This is our Wren kitchen. This video is to show our defective drawer sides and cabinet doors. We have two colors of cabinetry here. We have the Bianco and we have the ash gray. The Bianco is very smooth when we feel it. There's no noise. And it's almost perfect cosmetically. However, all our ash gray, the seams around the doors and the drawer sides are clearly they're visible where seams are. To the point where they're sticking out. You can actually see the shadow. You can hear it too. So when we touch it, it actually hurts. It hurts, it's sharp. And upon closer inspection, you can see it protrudes extremely. And this is all these doors. And then there's some fraying that you can't really take out. It just keeps coming back. It's very jagged. I can feel it with my finger right now. And it goes all the way around. It creates almost like a feature. When you see it, when it's closed, it looks like it's some type of feature on the doors. See that? And it sticks out very significantly. This one here looks terrible. Look at that. You can feel it that way. The backs, forget about it. But it goes all the way around. It continues. See the way this is how it should be. But then you get it sticking out like that. Again, it's on the bottom corner as well. Move on to, this is our great pullout. Same thing. You could see it. I didn't have to go further on that one. It was all the way down to the other side. Our garbage pullout, same thing. Lots of fraying, and you can see it sticking out there. If I go like this, it creates a shadow all the way around. Again, looking like a feature. Same thing here. This one's even worse. Look at that. It creates a shadow. And it's not like this feels like I'm at some point in time, this is gonna give. I'm gonna be able to pull this whole panel off. It shouldn't look like this. It should be seamless. Again, like this. I mean, these came pretty beat up, but they're still smooth. You can't feel the seam. Right in the back, it looks like it's a closed seam. It looks like it's one big piece. But that's not the case over here. This is the next door. You can feel it's very rough, it hurts, and it's clearly can be seen just walking past it. Again, it looks like a feature. You can see it all down there. Moving on. Next cabinet. Same thing. Fraying. I don't even have to go further on that one. Is that lip going around the sides? Looking again like a feature. Look at this. Feels like it's going to be peeled off. Both sides. Now our drawers. Just pulling it out like this hurts. I can feel it. You can see it from this angle. But again, you can see the feature. You can see the shadow going all the way around. Same thing bottom there. This one has a lot of fraying on the top. And on the bottom, you can see it from there. There's like a little shelf. Moving on. Here's a large cabinet. This door doesn't look too bad on this side. Lowever, when it comes down to the handle over here, it's probably the worst one that we have. Look at that. Look at that sticking out there. It's hard to focus this as I'm not Steven Spielberg over here, but it sticks out and it's hard. And of course it continues creating that seam down there. Same thing with the bottom door. You can see it sticking out there, creating a shadow. Very clearly visible there. Again, goes all the way around. Bottom drawer underneath our wall stove. Same thing. You can hear it as well as see it. Look at that. You know, it's very visible to the eye. Same thing up here in the top panel. Again, looks like a feature. A very cheap looking feature. And again, lots of fraying. You can see that fraying. I'm constantly like trying to peel this off, but I'm afraid I'm gonna scratch the finish in doing so. Moving on to this side. Same thing on these drawers. Pull them out, you'll see, you can hear it and feel it. Goes all the way across here to the side. Look at the bottom corner of this one. Again, you can see the shadow. Same thing on the doors. This one's even louder than the other ones. That's two separate points of where it's connecting. Same thing here. Look at the corner on top of this one. Look at this. Yeah. That's hard. It's not soft. It's fraying. It's terrible. Same thing on this one. This has a shadow. You can hear it. Bottom doors, same deal. This one I left the side protection. But again, you can see it going all the way across. Same thing on the other door. This is even worse. Look at that. Again, it looks like a feature, but it's inconsistent. Feels like it's gonna give. Feels like this panel will come off at some point in time. Same thing up there. You can't ignore how unprofessional and cheap it looks. It looks like a homemade product. This large pullout, not too bad, but you can still see the feature there. You can see it there too. See that? And it's more prominent towards the bottom. Last, we have these right above the refrigerator. Same deal. You can see that shadow there. You know? Some fraying. You can feel it. You can hear it. See that? So it's essentially every ash gray cabinet that we have in this kitchen, with the exception of these two. These are perfectly smooth. And that's because these aren't from the same collection. These are from the Shaker collection, different design. They were supposed to be the same color, but it's a little off. You can see it's more greener towards the bottom. That's the ash gray. And this is the Duratec, which I believe is their Shaker class. You can really see a difference there. See, it's more green, but it's okay. That's the price we paid for having glass, but I hope someday they'll get the satin, the ash gray satin, the glass doors, but these are nice. They're fine. That's the only thing that's fine out of all these panels. Everything else, that's ash gray here. All those pieces, all these. As I just filmed, you can see they have the edging that appears like it's a feature, like it's supposed to stick out, but it's done very poorly. And that's what you see throughout. This is actually one of the better ones, but you can see it. You can feel it. You know, if you try to, meticulously come here with some 200 grit sandpaper, we might be able to get some of this down. But the point is, it won't feel seamless like these do. Like the Bianco, it's a different feel. This feels like one piece. This looks like junk. And it's bad on both sides. So that's the main focus of this video. I also pointed out that, the sides here are coming out. See that? It's the sticky part. It's just a 3-sided tape. All of these, it's as you can see, we're not even using these yet. We're literally just starting to use the kitchen now. But the panels already fell out already. I've been trying to stick them back in, but eventually they come loose again. So you can see they're all coming loose. So that was the other issue that I brought to your attention. But again, the main thing is these panels, will they last if we keep them? Are they supposed to look like this? I don't think so. And my question I had made to the designer when we were first looking at these is I did kind of feel this kind of roughness on some of the pieces in the showroom. And they explained to me that was the Xfinity, not the Xfinity Plus, and that you wouldn't get that. It was a smooth, a completed finished look with the Infinity Plus. These are supposed to be Infinity Plus. If I'm correct, satin is only supposed to be Infinity Plus. We paid for Infinity Plus, and that does not feel like the Infinity Plus we saw in the showroom. It's certainly not what we're feeling here in the Bianco. So something's wrong, and we hope we can get fixed. I'm gonna have to get our contractors back here and pay them to reinstall if we get replacements. So that's gonna be an issue, but I just want to get it fixed so I can move on from the kitchen. Thank you for watching.